What's up, guys? Welcome to Money Talk, the number one news source and the one information source for everything regarding the stock market, the financial world, and more specifically, BBIG. Today, guys, we got a special update on BBIG explaining what is going to go down in the upcoming week. We're going to be talking about the short interest, the crazy rising cost to borrow, and also some things that you guys need to be careful about, and some things that I can already see ahead of time playing out once the short squeeze happens and once we reach the all-time highs, new all-time highs, which I believe can be all the way up to $40. That's right, $40 to $45, and I will explain as to why I believe so and a whole lot more. Now, before we even get started, guys, if you're watching this video on anything on a YouTube app, it's gonna be a button up there that says open an app, go to app. Press on that, it'll take you directly to the YouTube app on your device. It'll take you out of this weird template, whether you're on Google Chrome or you're on Safari browser, and it will make it a whole lot more pleasing to your eye. So with that being said, now that you've done that, let's get this video on BBIG started. Now, guys, one thing that I want to point out to you guys regarding these short squeeze plays is that one thing that we see over and over again is as soon as they come, just as soon as they go, or you know what I'm trying to say, as soon as they come, just as soon they go. All right, I'm talking about the short squeezes, guys, right? And I'm talking about those big green days that you see and those huge spikes in the chart followed by a huge downtrend, right? Because a short squeeze play is kind of like all right, the short squeeze is happening, now I got to get out of the top, but where is the top, right? So it's important to kind of have a specific price target set for yourself so you don't really end up in a loop of more green, oh, it's going to keep going up, I'm going to hold, and then you hold until it's on a downtrend, right? So have a specific out price, right? An exit price in your mind. My personal exit price is around $15. However, I do see the stock reaching $40 or $45 in the future, which I will further explain in just a moment. But guys, before we get to that, I want to talk to you guys about something, and that is my Patreon. But wait, don't click away. Let me explain to you what makes my Patreon different from almost every other content creator's Patreon. That's because, guys, my Patreon has actual value guaranteed. Okay, so let's just talk about some of the perks in my Patreon, and then we'll get right back to BBIG. All right, guys, I promise. But however, if you're on tight time, or you don't have much time right now, just go ahead and skip ahead to BBIG. I'm going to put a big BBIG next to my name, right? So you guys know when the video goes back to BBIG. But for now, let's talk about my Patreon. So guys, the Patreon comes at a price of $20, and it's basically my monthly stock picks. Now, these stock picks have been very, very profitable for the investors. And on these stock picks, guys, there's a 10% profit monthly guaranteed. Now, what am I talking about? If the aggregate calls that I've made, for example, if I made 4 stock picks that month and the aggregate of those stock picks by the end of the month is not at least up 10%, then I will refund all Patreons their $20, right? Now, why do I do this? This is because I want you guys to have the opportunity to absolutely make back the money that you're paying for the Patreon with as little as $200. 10% of $200 is $20, and that's how much my Patreon costs. Now, 10% is not what I'm aiming for, guys. I'm aiming for upwards of 30 to 40% or 30 to 60% rather in every single position that I open, right? But the 10% monthly is guaranteed, or you get your money back. Now, besides that, we have a $50 a month lottery, 1 out of 20 chances. Now, why is it 1 out of 20 chances? That's because this Patreon, guys, has only 20 spots. Now, right now we are at, I believe, 18 spots, right? 18 spots. So that means, 18 people. So that means 2 spots left, right? Now, if you're done with if you try to sign up for the $20 version and the $20 version is full, check out the $30 version. The $30 version is the exact same as the $20 version, except the lottery is worth $300. Instead of $50, it's worth $300. And it also has more space, right? So it's kind of for the people that got late to the $20 party. Now they get a chance to sign up anyways, right? So on top of all of this, we have the Wall Street Best Trending Algorithm. Now, what is the Wall Street Best Trending Algorithm? This is something I need to talk to you guys about, whether you want to buy the Patreon or not, okay? Because there's a whole lot of misinformation and misguided people on the internet talking about this. So the Wall Street Best Trending Algorithm, guys, I decided to outsource this from Stock Junkies, right? Now, Stock Junkies, these guys are known for their alternative data. And in today's modern day, alternative data is the data, right? I mean, hedge funds are using it, money managers are using it, banks are using it, right? And basically what the Wall Street Best Trending Algorithm specifically is, the Wall Street Best Trending Algorithm, these guys built an algorithm that detects the top 3 3 most discussed stocks on Wall Street Bets. Now, what does Wall Street Bets? You probably already know what Wall Street Bets is, right? These guys are known for putting short squeeze plays together and picking stocks that are very undervalued and etc. And basically they give you, now however, on the other hand, a lot of people don't want to make Reddit, a lot of people don't want to go on Wall Street Bets and etc. So these guys, they built an algorithm that, and they sent out an email every single night of the trading week, what the top 3 most discussed stocks on Wall Street Bets are, and they charge $50 a month for this. $50 a month. I can't see, so let me, $50 a month. All right, $50 a month for this, and I'm taking that, and I was like, okay, why don't I pay the high premium, outsource that, and then give it to my Patreons for a whole lot cheaper. Now, let's say you only want the Wall Street Bets trending algorithm and you don't want my stock picks and stuff. We have that at a price of $8 per month. Okay, $8 per month for a product that is worth $50 a month. Now, I've actually seen a whole lot of reputable people refer to the Stock Junkies Wall Street trending algorithm as data on YouTube as well, right? So this is 100% legit. Now, the thing I want to talk to you guys about, and the huge misconception, is that this is the same as the one that you can find online for free, because it is not, guys. The ones that you can find online for free, most mentioned stocks on Reddit or whatever, I mean, swaggy stocks, swaggy tickers, whatever that website's called, right? Guys, these guys are known for pumping. All right, they're known for mentioning stocks that have never even been mentioned on Wall Street Bets, and they just kind of tally. Their tallying system is very inaccurate, right? And on the other hand, Wall Street Bets, they're an actual proper organization known for alternative market data. Okay, so with that being said, guys, good dope sells itself, right? So check that out, guys. The link is down in the comments. If once you press on the comments, you will see that it says Patreon. Right, and then there's the link. Right now, I also asked my patrons on Patreon to comment down below under this video if they're enjoying the Patreon or not. Right, so if you guys want to see some honest reviews on what is happening regarding Patreon and how the Patreon is going, check that out. The comments will be down below as well. That will be kind of like people saying, I forgot what it's called, but people explaining how their experience has been. Now let's get talking about BBIG. Now, guys, BBIG is indeed the next short squeeze play with a utilization rate of 99% and a short interest of 25%. Now, let's talk about the short interest, guys, the 25% short interest, because 25% is what we're allowed to see, right? Is what they're letting us see. For example, AMC, right? A stock that people believe can have a squeeze all the way up to maybe $500 or even up to, some people believe, $5,000, right? AMC has a short interest that we can see, that we can observe on Ortex of 20%. That's right, only 20%. And people believe, which I'm me, all right? We believe that AMC's shorted around at least 100%, okay? At least 100%, because what you see is not what you get is not, or what you see is not always what you get, okay? So at a 25% short interest visible, at a visible 25% short interest, BBIG is possibly shorted upwards of 100% as well, right? Now, another indication as to why I believe that the short squeeze is bound to happen is because of the rising cost to borrow, right? The rising cost to borrow, and another reason why I also believe that BBIG is going to be a huge breadwinner for us investors is because of its interest, its investor interest, right? Its retail investor interest. For example, guys, I think it was on Friday or Thursday, I'm not really sure which day it was. I think it was Thursday or Wednesday, right? BBIG in our Wall Street Best Trending algorithm, or Stock Junkies, whatever, right? The one that we post on our Patreon. BBIG was the number 1 most mentioned stock on Wall Street Bets. That's right, the number 1 most mentioned stock. That means in that day, it was mentioned over AMC, it was mentioned over GME, it was mentioned over everything. All right, and that to me shows that the investor interest is there. Now, how does a short squeeze play work out? Well, the way a short squeeze play works out is that first you have the retail investors and the early birds, right, that are interested in the stock, and they get that potential squeeze, they get that first squeeze, right? Now, after that first squeeze, you have the momentum. You have the momentum traders hopping on the wave, and they also do another set of green days, right? Because they're like, oh my god, this stock just keeps going up, let's keep pushing it up. Okay, so then they keep pushing it up. Now, after they keep pushing it up, we potentially get another possible short squeeze, right? Another possible short squeeze at a higher price level. Now, after this price level short squeeze has occurred, we get a bunch of people that are FOMOing in, right? They have fear of missing out. They've seen the stock trending on Wall Street Bets. They've seen the stock trending on stock to its on Yahoo Finance, and it's having green day after green day after green day after green day. And at one point, you're on your trading platform, and you search up BBIG, and it's having another green day. And you know what you end up doing? You're like, why don't I just pick up some shares? You know, why don't I just do it, right? Now, this is what makes me believe that this collision of events together, right, will cause BBIG to reach the $40 mark. However, I don't see it going to the $40 mark with this short squeeze, right? Because we know that these short squeeze plays are almost like regenerating lemons, right? You squeeze them, you get the squeeze out, and then the lemon regenerates, and oftentimes it even gets bigger, right? For example, if you look at AMC, when we had that original early short squeeze all the way up to $20, and then the stock went back to $8, then the lemon regenerated, right? And then we got that huge lemon squeeze, right? Which caused the stock to go from, sorry if that hurts your ear, clapping near the mic. I'm so sorry, guys. So that huge squeeze caused the stock to go from $10 all the way up to $70, right? Now, I believe something like this, something similar will happen to BBIG in the upcoming years, right? Because you need to understand that the market trends repeat itself, and although the market has bad memory, it also has very good memory, okay? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Now, one thing that you guys can do regarding spreading the word is hitting that like button, okay? Smash the like button. So this video gets shared out to more BBIG investors, and because of the next thing I'm about to mention. Now, what is the next thing I'm about to mention, guys? The next thing I'm about to mention is very important, and it's something that you guys need to keep an eye out, because this will happen, okay? This will 100% happen. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the MM. Okay, MM, not as in market manipulation, but rather media manipulation, right? If you've been an AMC shareholder, you've already seen this happen over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? I mean, the AMC goes up, and they're like, AMC is up because people are stupid. And it's like, I mean, it's up though, so are we stupid, right? I mean, it's just these media manipulation. AMC overvalued, AMC that, right? So expect to see a whole lot of these articles regarding BBIG, right? Expect a whole lot of articles coming out saying BBIG overvalued. Investors, funds downgrade BBIG to $3 a share. BBIG this, BBIG that. Now, however, one thing that you guys need to be careful about is the Tide spin-off, whatever, right? Their merger with Tide. Now, on that day, I believe there's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event, right? Now, what the hell am I talking about? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Well, buy the rumor, sell the news, guys. The way this works is people are very excited for the next event. People are like, oh my God, buy. This is going to happen. Oh my God, the merger, this, that, right? And then when the merger does happen, you get a sudden decline, because after the merger, people are like, all right, what now? We got to see this. We got to see a clear example of buy the rumor, sell the news. I mean, one of the biggest ones that I've probably seen in the past year or so, right? I would say this happened regarding Lucid and CCIV, right? When Lucid and CCIV were merging, the stock ran from $20 upwards of $50. $50, okay? And then after the merger did confirm, and after the merger was closed, the stock dropped all the way from $50 all the way back down to $20 or $30 level, around there, right? Now, this is clear by the rumor, sell the news, because people love to know what is coming up, but they don't like the uncertainty of what's next, right? Not knowing what's coming up. So with that being said, guys, be careful, all right? And be aware of the negative press that BBIG is going to release when it does have these very green days and it does become overvalued, right? But remember, guys, are you investing in this company for the value, or are you investing in this company for the short interest, right? For the short squeeze? Because those are two very different mindsets, right? Because all you care about if you're investing in the short interest for the short squeeze is the short interest, all right? Is the short interest, the gamma squeeze, etc. Now, on the other hand, if you care about the company very fundamentally, then maybe at $50, maybe at $20, it is overvalued and you should close your position, right, guys? Because the short squeezes make companies overvalued. That's just what they do. Okay, but if you're a trader, then you don't care about that, and that's fine. But if you're fundamentally in this company, have a exit price, and even if you're a short squeeze player, have an exit price. And also, guys, check out the Patreon. Best value in the world. I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't get better value like that from Walmart, all right, or No Frills, all right. I mean, we got it all. Okay, so check that out. The link is in the comments. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna drop more BBIG videos, so make sure you guys subscribe, right? And remember, smash the like button so this video gets shared out to more BBIG investors, so they are also aware of what is going to happen regarding the media manipulation, regarding the maybe possible buy the rumor, sell the news event, and etc. Okay, now at the end of the day, also, guys, these are only my perspective. Okay, this is only my perspective, and this is not financial advice, so do not sue me. All right, don't sue me. I'm just giving you my perspective. I'm not a financial advisor. I am simply a financial entertainer. I come here with the news, with the ideas, with my perspective, and I give it to you guys. Okay, and you should never listen to a random guy on YouTube unless that random guy is me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but if you guys want my stock picks and my honest stock picks, right, and not stuff that are just my perspective and it's just me talking, check out the Patreon. Okay, so with that being said, guys, thank you for watching Money Talk.